Hey there. Hold on and lose. Let go and win. Hey there, my name is Erik from ErikVentures. Like, share, subscribe. That really helps my channel to grow. If I hold on, like I have this drinking horn and another one. If I hold on tight to these things, am I able to carry something else? Maybe for those who are very creative, it is possible, but it's not very comfortable, right? So when I put this down and I let go, I have both of my hands free. It's a very simple example, but you can relate, right? This counts for everything in your life. Within a certain period of your life, you had things that served you, that were good for that time. But as time passed, you begin to realize it's not for me anymore. There are some things that you grew out of, and now it's time to move on. So that is my message for you today. What are the things that you can let go of? Because it seems to be that whenever you let go of the thing that you desperately want, somehow when you let it go, something else comes to you. The thing that you need, not especially the thing that you want, but the thing that you need. Most of the time it comes to you. Because when you are holding on to something that you really want, the things that you need, they don't naturally come to you. They are in the waiting room, so to speak. So it's up to you today. What are you going to do? Are you going to let go? Yeah, but this person did so much harm to me. I'm not saying that you should forget it or forget certain things. I'm not saying to neglect the things that you've been through. Sometimes it's better to give it some kind of a place in your life where you know, like, it's there. You don't have to say, oh, it's nothing, because it might be something. But holding on to it makes you bound. But when you get your hands off it, and you're like, okay, I really need to do something else in order to go forward in life. That doesn't mean that thing is not there anymore. And if you feel room and space inside of yourself to throw it away completely, then you can do it. It's the same with cleaning your house. Sometimes you have something that you really like. Like I have an iron knight or a tin knight. Really like this thing. Does it have to be in my living room? It once stood in my living room. Once. Not anymore, because now it has its place in my office. So these are the things, like, I'm not throwing it away. Maybe there will come a time that I'm like, do I still want this in my office or in my living room or in another room? And then I can decide, like, okay, now it's time to throw it away or to sell it. But it's up to me. But in the meanwhile, and this is very important, if I let go of the value that I give something, a thing can still be there, but if I withdraw my attention and my energy towards it, I can now spend my energy on something else. Maybe you had a past with a certain friend or other people that was very challenging and maybe a little bit traumatic. But you are able to give that a place in your life. You don't have to get rid of it entirely. You can be like, okay, I've worked on this. I spent a lot of energy on this. But for now, in the meanwhile, it's better to start other projects, to build a little bit more confidence for myself, to, build something else that serves me. And you will notice that the value of other things begin to increase. And with time, that thing that you have put away becomes of less value. It begins to lose its power over you. And then at a certain point, when you're ready, you can say, okay, now I'm going to sell this thing. Or now I'm going to throw this away. You can do that with a kind of a ritual. Maybe you want to burn something. That's fine too, when you are comfortable with it. But the most important point of what I'm trying to say to you is that you can give something its place. Maybe you need therapy. That's a very important thing too. Some things you are not really able to do on your own. Maybe you need someone to help you. But that is also part of the process of letting stuff go. So when you say, when I give you this advice of you should go to therapy, and you're like, nah, I want to let go by myself. But sometimes you need someone else, or you need something else to let someone or something go. Okay? So this is it. I really believe that letting go of something can make you go forward in life. And yes, there are also periods in your life that you have to stand still for a long time, like grieving. Like that is also a thing that people neglect. Like, no, don't grieve too long. No, wait. Grief has no agenda. That's another topic for another time, but don't underestimate the healing power of grief, giving something time to restore. And when the grieving period or the grieving part is over, you can now let it go, okay? Don't guilt shame yourself. Don't blame yourself for grieving or, the process of, feeling a lot of anger and maybe fear of letting it go. But when you're ready, you can let it go. For the sake of your own peace. And I know it's not easy. I know it can be hard. But I know you can do it. Maybe not on your own. Maybe you need the help of others. But at a certain point, you can. I'll see you in the next video. And take care today.